You drove your car into a kid's birthday party and killed 2 kids.
This is Marshella Chidester, and she drove her SUV straight into a children's birthday party, killing 2 young siblings before she ever says a word to police. The scene is the Swan Boat Club, a private club in Berlin Township, Monroe County, Michigan. It's April 20th, 2024, and families have gathered for a kid's birthday celebration. Among the children in attendance are 8-year-old Alana Phillips and her 4-year-old brother Zane Phillips, both students at Flat Rock Community Schools. Then Chidester's vehicle crashes into the crowd. More than a dozen people are injured, and Alana and Zane don't survive. Investigators later determined Chidester's blood alcohol content was 0.18. Chidester was drunk when she crashed into the Swan Boat Club, more than twice the legal limit in Michigan. In body cam video from the scene, Chidester tells officers she passed out and has a history of seizures. She also admits to drinking a little bit. She's 67 years old, disoriented, and now sitting across from Monroe County Sheriff's deputies who need to understand what just happened and whether she understands it too. This is where the interrogation begins. Not in an interview room, but at the scene itself, moments after 2 children have died and a woman is being asked to account for it.
Need a minute, Marshella?
I'm just getting myself situated.
Okay. Hey, if you want, we can give you a minute. No?
I'm good.
Okay. My name's Jeff. I work here at the Sheriff's Office. This is Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Okay. So I want to talk to you about some events that happened, okay, because part of my job here at the Sheriff's Office is to talk to people, okay, and get different sides of stories, okay, for things that happen. And that's what I want to do today, is to talk to you about what happened and kind of get because there's always 2 sides to every story, you know, and so I don't want just one narrative to be out there.
Right.
I want your narrative to be heard.
Okay.
Okay? But I follow the rules. Okay? And the rules dictate that since you're not free to leave, have you ever watched the TV show Cops?
No.
No? You never watched Cops?
No.
A little bit before? So I follow the rules. I don't cut corners. All right, and so what I have to do is I have to read you what's called your Miranda rights.
Okay.
You might have heard them before. It's on Cops.
Yep.
And we'll read along together, and then I can, get your side of the story about what happened.
Okay.
Okay, Marshall? So, I got a form here. And can you read? Can you read?
Yeah.
And understand the English language and everything like that? Not under the influence of alcohol or drugs or anything like that. So here's number 1. You have the right to remain silent. Okay. Number 2, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. 3, you have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. 4, if you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. And 5, you can decide at any time and this is a big one, can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. So basically, if you would like to talk to us for 5 minutes, you can talk to us for 5 minutes. Say, I don't want to talk to me. If you want to talk for 3 hours, I can sit here and talk to you for 3 hours. That's what I'm here for, to get your half the story.
Okay.
So, you understand all those?
Yep.
Okay. If you don't mind, can you put your mark there?
Oh, boy, that's going to be tough, since I'm right-handed.
Oh.
How's the wrist feeling?
It's pretty tender.
Yeah.
And so I'm just going to put the time here, date and time.
All right.
14:25 hours. Okay, so again, I want to talk to you about what transpired yesterday and what you can recall and possibly shed some light on what happened.
Okay.
And I find it's easier with people that, when we recall events, we said, whoa, I had a bowl of cereal. I watched the morning news. And then it just goes on until we're here right now.
Okay.
And so do you think you can do that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. You can tell us how your day began?
How did my day begin? I met some friends for lunch.
Okay.
And then I didn't finish eating my lunch because I got like a canker sore on the inside of my mouth, so it was pretty sore. And then I went to the boat club.
So, all right. So you said you met some people for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where was that at?
At Vernus.
Okay. So, and don't mind me writing stuff down because I just have to sometimes. And if I repeat things, don't take it offense to it.
Okay.
Sometimes I have to create a picture in my head.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you know about what time at Vernus?
I think we met at 11:30.
11:30 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Lunch with friends. Who are those friends?
Peter and Brenda Watkin.
Watkin?
Mm-hmm. No S.
Walk-in.
Okay. Where do they live at? How long do you think that you were there?
Probably 40 minutes.
Okay. 40 minutes. So that takes us to about 12:10.
Yeah.
10 p.m. And when you're at Vernus, you said you had lunch. Do you recall what you had?
I was going to have a cup of chili, but like I said, I had a canker sore, so I couldn't finish it.
Okay.
I still actually have it.
Any water, pop, beer, wine?
Had a water and a glass of wine.
What type of wine?
Chardonnay.
Chardonnay, okay. Is that your normal
Mm-hmm.
Chardonnay? The fruity, nutty?
Yeah.
I'm not a wino.
I'm not a wine snob either. I've read it on the bottle though before. Chardonnay. Okay.
Detective Jeff opens with a rapport-building script straight out of interrogation training, framing this as a chance to share her side, downplaying the fact that she isn't free to leave, and moving through Miranda warnings almost conversationally to keep her calm. Chidester signs with her non-dominant hand, her wrist injured from the crash. Asked to recall her day, she starts with a mundane timeline: lunch with friends, a canker sore that kept her from finishing her chili, and one glass of Chardonnay. The minimization has already begun.
All right, so that takes us up to about 12:10.
Yep.
Okay. How'd you get to Vernus?
I drove.
Okay. Was anybody with you?
No.
Okay.
I met them there.
Okay, got it. All right. When you're done at Vernus, where did you go to?
Went to the boat club.
Straight to the boat club.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
They were having a birthday party.
what's the next thing you remember?
Waking up in the patrol car.
Any reason why you didn't walk?
For me to get around.
Okay. So you woke up in the police car.
Yeah.
Okay. And then basically you wouldn't know the events after that.
No, I don't recall anything prior to that at all.
Okay.
Like I
Okay. So what we do as investigators is we put together a puzzle. Okay. Each different situation is a puzzle. And so I look for puzzle pieces. That's my job. I'm a impartial fact finder.
Okay.
And so that's why I talk to everybody, and I also gather evidence. We gather evidence, okay? And part of that evidence is, say, like surveillance footage and this, that, and the other. And so what we do then is we create a timeline, and that's what I'm trying to do here with you.
Okay.
Okay? So we know you're at Verna's at 12:10, and then you say you go to the boat club, right to the boat club.
Mhm.
So that's not exactly accurate, because I have surveillance footage of you at the boat club at 3 o'clock.
Okay, that could be.
Okay, so that's why I'm trying to get a full account of the time.
Mhm.
So from 12:10, we didn't go directly to the boat club. We went home. Did we go to the store? Did we go to a friend's house? What did we do during that time?
I don't know. I don't know. I know that the party started at 3 o'clock, the birthday party. So I was there a little bit before that. Bless you.
Thank you. I'm gonna step out real quick.
Okay. Okay, so you're saying that you believe the party started at 3?
Yeah.
Well, the party actually started at 1.
Oh, okay.
And so 3, again, between that 12:10 and 3. Now, part of the job, with collecting, video surveillance and putting pieces together, is we talk to people. Okay, just like how I'm talking with you, I take people's statements, and those are puzzle pieces. Now, however, a lot of times people's statements aren't always 100% truthful and accurate, but however, there is accuracy there to where it makes sense. And so with this puzzle, or like a picture, I'm trying to paint a big picture or put together this big puzzle.
Okay.
And so I noticed that you had a phone. There was a phone in your car.
Yes.
You got a black iPhone? Was it an iPhone?
Mhm.
Okay. Now, these days, part of our job and putting those pieces together is a lot of times people will use a phone as like their attachment.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And so we can fill in those puzzle pieces sometimes if we can see like who the person called or text or anything like that. And so would you want us to do that to paint an accurate picture?
Sure.
And is there a passcode on the phone?
Yes.
What? So you don't recall calling anybody?
No.
Texting anybody? Are you married?
Yes.
Okay, what's your husband's name?
Done.
Don? Do you have any children?
No.
No? Okay. How long you guys been married?
30 years.
30 years. Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's a long time. No children together.
What does Don work?
Yes.
Was he working yesterday?
No. He doesn't work on Saturdays.
Oh. But he wasn't with you. He didn't go to have lunch with friends?
No.
No. Okay. Do you know what he was doing? Just hanging around?
Just hanging around, yeah. He's been working in our pole barn. He's building a man cave.
Oh, lucky.
Now, how do you look at that stuff?
You go into the camera on the phone.
On the phone?
It's all wired in, I know that. He wired it all in.
It's wired in.
Yeah.
Okay, so I bet you there's probably a box at your house. Like a DVR or something like that.
Maybe.
All right, so you and Don have been married 30 years. And we're we know the 1210, and bear with me, okay? Sometimes I have to ask uncomfortable questions,
Okay.
okay? But I do that because I have to paint that full picture.
Sure.
Okay. Is there anybody else besides Don, like, that you might have went to, a male friend's house?
Mm-mm.
No? No? Okay. All right. So, what type of car do you have?
I have a Edge, Ford Edge.
Okay. Do you know the year?
70. No, it's got to be newer than that. 80. Let's see. Think about this for a minute. 2017.
Okay. Did you buy it brand new?
No, I bought it secondhand.
You bought it secondhand? Okay. How long have you had it?
Since probably 2018.
Okay. Anybody else drive it?
No.
Okay. What's Don drive?
He has a Ford F-150.
Okay. Have you had a recent mechanics work done to your Ford Edge?
No. No, it's been a pretty reliable car, actually.
So, any trouble? I mean, are you the type of person that when there's something wrong with it, you take it right to
Oh,
the
yeah.
mechanic? So you haven't had any mechanical issues?
No, I've had a recall on it, but that's it.
Okay. Okay. Uh,
Five. Across from the OT bar.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, again, part of our job in putting the pieces together is we have technicians that specifically work on vehicles.
Jeff shifts into his puzzle piece framing, a technique that recasts interrogation as neutral fact-gathering rather than confrontation. It works until he introduces the first hard contradiction. Surveillance places her at the boat club at 3 p.m., not immediately after lunch as she claimed, leaving an unaccounted gap of nearly 3 hours. Her memory conveniently fails right where the timeline gets inconvenient. He pivots to soft, personal territory, her phone, her 30-year marriage, her husband's whereabouts, building rapport while quietly building leverage. The vehicle questions close the segment, setting up whatever mechanical or forensic evidence comes next.
Okay.
Okay, and they work with the internal components as far as like data recorders and stuff like that.
Okay.
Now with this case, we're trying to paint that accurate picture. We're hoping that you would allow us to search that data recorder in your car.
Oh, sure.
Would that be, okay. Let me see. I've got this. Being the owner, you own your car?
That's correct.
Okay, you want me to write your name for you?
Sure.
Okay, it's M-A-R...
S-H-E-L-L-A.
Yeah, E-L-L-A. And how do you spell the last again?
C-H-I-D-E-S-T-E-R.
Okay, so I, Marshella Chidester,
Chidester.
being the owner of the motor vehicle listed below, have the common authority to consent to a search. I have been advised I have the right to refuse to allow a search of this vehicle. I have been further advised that any evidence of criminal conduct found may be used against me in a court of law. I understand my rights, and I knowingly and freely voluntarily waive my rights and give my permission to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office to enter and conduct a complete search of the vehicle, including information contained in the Event Data Recorder, EDR. The vehicle is described as a 2017 Ford Edge Blue with this VIN number. So you are okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. If you sign right there. I can write your name up here, I can't sign it, you know.
It's weird when you try to write left-handed.
I know.
Looks like you're already getting good at it, though.
So, and getting back to, we briefly talked about the phone. I'd like your permission to search through your phone to fill in those gaps.
Sure.
You good with that? Okay.
Let's get another practice with the left hand. By the time done talking to us, you might be left-handed.
No kidding.
So, now, getting back to our timeline here, Marshella, I really need you to think long and hard about where you're at between noon and 3. We need to fill in that time gap, and it's very important that you think as hard as you can, because it's very important.
I may have stopped home just to check on my husband to see what he was up to. So I could have
Okay.
stopped at home. I wouldn't be there for very long.
How's your guys' relationship? Again, I have to ask these tough questions.
Hey, we made it 30 years.
Yeah? I mean, you guys are still good?
We're good.
Okay. And if you stopped home, would it be common that you had another glass of wine?
I don't believe so, no.
No? Okay. I was trying to think. Was your husband home when you stopped at home? He was home.
He was.
Okay, so he was home. Did you talk to him?
I did not. He was up in the pole barn.
He was in the pole barn. Okay. Is the pole barn on the property? Where
It's across.
what do you guys keep over there?
We have a pontoon boat in there and
Mm-hmm.
Christmas decorations and
Okay.
the like.
Okay.
But he's building the man cave, right? So he's
Yeah.
rearranging and...
Yeah.
Okay.
And the loft.
Oh, there's a loft too?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now, again, these hard questions, Marshella. How often do you drink?
I was drinking quite a bit there, but I've kind of switched over and I'm doing a free now, more so because of the,
What's the free?
it's alcohol-free Cabernet.
alcohol-free Cabernet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it like a, I guess it was like a O'Doul's, of wine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I still have an occasional regular, but I've been trying to stay away from regular because of the,
Mhm. Is that what you had at Verna's, or was it regular?
I had a regular.
Okay. And it was just one glass?
Yes.
You recall who your server was?
Yeah, Kelly.
The owner?
No. She's a, all right.
Okay. All right. So,
I don't know what Kelly's last name is, but she's been there for quite a while.
okay. So it's really important, and I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't do this.
Sure.
Okay. We know that you weren't drinking alcohol-free wine.
That's correct.
Okay. You had a little much. Would you agree?
Again, I don't remember.
Okay. So, we know that you had a little much.
Okay.
Okay. And, you know, you crashed into the building, right?
I know.
Do you know what happened?
I do not know. Everything just went blank. That's what happens when I have a flash of white light, and then
Does alcohol?
stay away from it as much as I can, yeah.
Okay. But yesterday, you partaked in non-alcohol, or the regular alcohol
Correct.
wine, okay? You've been trying to stay away from but yesterday you slipped,
Yeah,
and you had the real stuff.
yeah, I did.
Okay. How much did you have?
Again, I just had one glass at Verna's. And
Do you drink hard liquor?
No,
Vodka?
no,
Beer?
no.
Okay. So, one glass at Verna's.
Yes, and I might have had a glass at the Boat Club.
When at the Boat Club?
When I went there after Verna's. So,
So you went there after Verna's,
yes.
and then you went home,
No, I stopped at home first.
and then went to the Boat Club, had a glass of wine,
Yes,
and then blacked out in the back of the car.
yes.
Well, that's not accurate,
Okay,
okay? Because your car is going 50 miles an hour into the driveway and drives into the building.
mm,
So you didn't go to the Boat Club before the crash. Okay, and we know the crash was at 3.
okay,
And we know that Verna's was at 12:10.
okay.
And so,
And it might have been 12:30. I mean,
okay, that's fine. So from 12:30 to 3, would you have been at home drinking regular wine?
No,
No?
no.
Okay.
Consent secured for both vehicle and phone, Jeff pivots the timeline pressure to her marriage and drinking habits. She frames her alcohol use as mostly reformed, favoring a non-alcoholic Cabernet, admitting only one regular glass at lunch. But her account keeps her shifting. At home, then the club, then a second glass, then blacking out. And each version contradicts the last, undermining the very story she's trying to hold together.
Because the alcohol level you were at 4 o'clock, it's not practical, it's not feasible that you had one glass of wine. It is not.
And
I've been doing this for 23 years.
and I may had a glass of wine at Verna's, but then I had a glass of wine at the Boat Club too, or 2 glasses of wine.
Okay. Well, we know when you were at the Boat Club,
Okay,
okay? And so Did you go into the, do you recall going into the party at all? Being at the party at all?
No,
Being in the bar at all?
I was in the bar,
While the party was going on?
yes. Well, I thought the party didn't start till 3 o'clock.
Okay. So. Yeah.
And I'm not.
Could you have left? So you go from Verna's home to Boat Club, back home, and then back to Boat Club?
No,
No, that's not?
no, I stopped at home first,
Okay.
before I went to the boat.
Okay, so then it's not possible that you drank at the boat club, because your car drives into the building and everybody stops drinking, nobody's drinking.
Mm.
And you didn't go over to the bar and get a drink after you drove into the car, drove in? No.
And I don't remember any of that. But that, I just had one, well, in Thanksgiving time, and
Have one?
yes. No, I take that back. I had one, actually I was at the boat club, and I was drinking free. And that's when they call it like a white halo effect, and it just, everything gets really bright, and then my husband looks over at me and he says, "You're going out."
Okay.
So you could feel it coming.
Yes,
Didn't listen to the doctor's orders?
I did. I wasn't driving. I actually had a designated, I have this Monroe County something or other. They do, they set volunteers up for you.
Okay,
So yeah, I just recently started driving,
again.
yes.
So your doctor didn't tell you not to drive after that last one at the boat club? Did he tell you not to drive?
Yes,
He did.
yes, and I didn't.
But
That's
you-
when I
But
was,
you did yesterday?
yes, I did yesterday. They said it takes about 4 months or so before, you can drive again.
Okay, but that's a month.
Yeah, the end of January.
Yeah.
So this is April, so,
No, you know, I thought it was in March.
no.
Okay. So your doctor said that after 4 months. Okay.
But up until that point, like I said, I was utilizing friends, family, the people that run the program in Monroe.
So, Marshella, getting back to that honest assessment of how much you drank. Are we gonna be honest?
Yes,
Because your level, you were a .21.
well, that sounds like a lot.
Oh, yeah. So .08 is the legal level.
Okay,
Okay. So, 1 glass of wine, or 1 beer, or 1 1-ounce shot of liquor is .02.
okay,
Okay? And you eliminate one of those an hour.
okay,
Okay, so you can see where I'm doing my math. I don't know, are you good at math?
yes,
Okay. So that would equal about 10 drinks within an hour.
oh, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot.
I don't know, everybody's drinking is different, okay? Some people drink out of a pitcher. I've seen it. I've talked to people who drink out of pitchers.
Mhm.
Everybody's thing is different. So I'm trying to get that accurate picture from you.
Okay,
Did you know anybody at that party?
yes.
Who'd you know?
We call her Tweety. She's a barmaid there, and then Dan Navarre, he is the rear commodore.
Okay. Anybody else?
There was probably some other people there that belongs to the boat club.
Okay. Were you upset with anybody there?
No.
No? Would you intentionally drive your car into the boat club?
No.
No?
No.
I wouldn't be doing my job if I...
No.
So you didn't know anybody there at the party?
Other than Tweety and Dan and...
Just boat club people?
Yes, boat club people.
Okay. Do you know what type of party it was?
A birthday party.
Birthday party? For who?
For Tweety's son.
Okay. All right. And that's why you were going?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a birthday present?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. A card?
Yes.
Card? Where's that at?
That's a good question.
In your car?
No, I believe I put it in the card box.
Okay. Well, you couldn't have put it in the card box because you weren't there. Because you drove right there
Right.
and you drove through the wall.
Yes.
So you didn't put a card in the card box.
There might have been a card box on the bar.
You didn't go to the bar.
I did. I did go inside the boat club. Before what I thought the party was starting at 3 o'clock.
And then you went back home.
No.
See, it's just not adding up.
No, I went home before I went to the party, or before I went to the boat club.
So after Verna's, you stopped at home,
Yes.
and then you went, you're saying you went to the boat club and had a couple glasses of wine.
Yes.
And then you walked from the bar at the boat club to the party?
To my car.
To your car,
Yeah.
okay. Did you go back home then?
No.
Okay.
No.
So you walk back to your car, what happened when you get in your car, what do you remember then?
That's where I don't really remember anything.
Okay. Well, when you got there, do you remember where you parked?
Yeah, there's plenty of parking spots right there.
Okay. Okay. Well, what Sergeant Hooper's saying here is that when we got the video, like we said, you didn't park and go in and then go back to your car and then drive into the building. Okay. You come down from where your house is, going very fast, and you just drove right into the building.
See, I don't remember any of that.
Okay.
The math catches up with her. A 0.21 BAC works out to roughly 10 drinks in an hour, not the one glass she keeps insisting on. She reveals a doctor's driving ban tied to her seizure history, admits she'd been using a designated driver program for months, then contradicts herself again about the card, the bar, the walk to the car. Jeff closes the gap completely. Surveillance shows no walk-in, no parking, just her coming in fast, straight from home.
Give me 1 second. I have to look at some of my notes that I got on a different notepad. Give me 1 second, okay?
Sure.
Do you need a water or a glass of water or anything?
Oh, that would be good.
Let me see what I can do, okay?
Yeah.
I'll be right back too.
Thanks. I will say that I'm surprised that, you said the car was going down the road from my house to the boat club at like 50 miles an hour, because our road has got such huge potholes in it that.
Well, I don't know the exact speed, and neither does Sergeant Hooper. I believe he said that, but it was going fast.
Okay.
It was going fast in the video that we watched. Were you supposed to meet? Are they coming?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to be here in a sec. So.
Yeah.
Were you? Don, was he supposed to meet you at the party?
No.
No, he wasn't going to the party at all?
No, he was spending his day with.
He was doing his man cave stuff? Okay. Alright. Well, I don't want to sit here and keep hounding you while you got to go to the bathroom, so we can wait.
So, do you want me to come back then?
Yeah, yeah. We like a couple more questions. We just like he said, we're trying to fill those pieces in, the time frame.
Okay.
So, it's just, yeah, I mean, you seem like an intelligent lady, right? Like, we just got to figure that out, what happened between those times. I know, you said with the the doctor said you're not supposed to drive. You said that you notice that they happen more frequently when you start drinking alcohol.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
That's why I really tried to cut back and just drink free.
Okay. But like obviously yesterday you had the glass of wine at lunch. Do you do that often? Kind of like maybe cheat a little bit and have one glass here, one glass there, or we try to stay.
On the weekends, yeah, I try to meet Peter and Brenda on Saturdays.
So on the weekends, typically you'll have a glass or two?
Yeah.
Okay. But it doesn't really go more than that, because you know that by drinking
alcohol free.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they still do or not, actually.
Okay.
It was actually a pretty good wine. It was like a sparkling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. They haven't carried that in a while.
Not that I can recall.
Okay. So every weekend you meet your friends up there and have a glass of wine or two, which is fun.
Yeah.
You give it. Cheer?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get you to the bathroom. That way you're not sitting here. I'll push you too.
Okay.
I don't need you to.
A little better.
Yeah.
We can relax a little bit more now.
Okay. So before we took our break, we were talking about the alcohol, kind of every once in a while on the weekends when you meet your friends, you'll have a glass or two, kind of like a cheating,
Yeah.
Doctor you see down in Toledo, what was so, did you take your medications yesterday? Is it like a daily thing that we
Yes.
take? Okay. Did you take them yesterday?
I did.
Okay.
I didn't take anything today.
Okay. But you took them yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. Are there specific instructions for the medication? Like I know some prescriptions say not to drink alcohol with it. Like.
Yeah.
So are you?
Take it with food.
Okay, take them with food. So, but these meds that you take, do you know the name of them?
I don't.
No. Okay. But is it like a or control them a little bit?
Yes.
Okay. And they say not to drink alcohol when you're taking these meds?
Correct.
Okay. So you knew that, but you still kind of cheated and had a glass of wine yesterday anyway?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we do that often?
No, like if I'm gonna have a glass of wine, I will wait until after lunch to have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did it make you feel funny at all? Did you notice anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Just other than not remembering anything. I was just telling him when he stepped out that I couldn't believe that I was actually driving that fast down the road because we have nothing but gigantic potholes on that road.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that was a shocker to me actually.
Okay. And again, we wouldn't be doing our job if we didn't ask you. Your prescribed medications, but do you take any medications that aren't prescribed to you? No. No, like oxycodone?
No.
Xanax?
No.
Adderalls, anything like that?
Nothing like that?
No.
Okay.
What about, again, gotta ask, illegal drugs?
No.
Like crack cocaine, meth, anything like that? No hardcore drugs? And marijuana?
Marijuana?
No.
No?
No?
Okay.
Of course, if you wanted to stand out on my porch, our neighbors, you could get a pretty good whiff.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, again, in reviewing all this, there's some questions that are unanswered,
Okay.
okay? Because, again, you're a 2-1, a .21, okay? And 1 glass of wine does not do that. 2 glasses of wine doesn't do that. 3 glasses of wine doesn't do that. 4 glasses of wine doesn't do that.
Yeah, that surprises me.
5 glasses of wine doesn't do that. 6 glasses of wine doesn't do that, okay? And even given your body type and, you know, other things, I'll give you, you know, probably 7 or 8 could get you there, okay? And so, I want the truth from you, Marshella. I want the whole truth, okay? Because right now, we're sitting here, and I need the truth from you. And let me tell you why, okay? The truth will help you.
Okay.
Jeff uses the bathroom break as a soft reset, thanking her for staying calm before returning to medication compliance and drug use. All denied except her prescribed pills. Then he escalates the number itself. At her level, even 6 or 7 glasses wouldn't fully explain it. Only a body her size hitting 7 or 8 comes close. Framing honesty as her only path forward, he tells her the truth will help her, setting up pressure for a fuller confession.
Okay? The time of downsizing what we do is over. Okay? Minimizing what we do is over. So we're going to start fresh.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask you a very blunt question.
Okay.
Are you an alcoholic?
I don't believe so.
Can you sit there and tell me that? I see you're getting a little emotional. I apologize.
Well, I think...
I have to ask these hard questions, and you need to look into yourself
Right.
and answer this truthfully.
Right. And I would say I drank considerably more when I was not drinking the free. But since I started drinking the free, I'm not drinking nearly as much.
Okay. When we talk about the free, is it like the light wine that's less calories?
It's alcohol-free,
I've never seen it.
yeah. It's called FRE.
Okay. So, because we talk to people, and when we ask them about Marshella, what do you think they said?
Probably I used to be a pretty heavy drinker.
Try again.
Pardon?
Try again.
That I'm a heavy drinker?
Yes. That you're an alcoholic.
Okay.
You need to look in here right now.
Okay.
Because this is the time, Marshella. This is the time. Okay, where you need to dig deep. Do you have a problem? And you need to be honest. Do you have a problem? Are you an alcoholic? How many glasses of wine did you have yesterday? Because it was excessive.
Yeah.
You would agree it was excessive.
And I'm surprised by that. I really am. I didn't think that I drank that much. So I'm shocked when you tell me that 6 glasses of wine, that's a lot of wine.
Right. At 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Could even be more.
Yeah. Well, I certainly, I'm not going to be drinking anytime in the near future, that's for sure.
You know, they all, what else they said about you? I'll be bluntly honest like he was. They said you were a very good person. You're a church-going lady. And, you know, it wasn't just that you were an alcoholic, okay?
Right.
But, and you know, talking to you we've been talking for a while now. I can see the talking about it. You know, I think you are a good person. But back to what he's saying, you know, the .21, and there's a difference between saying I had 1 glass of wine.
Right.
So, we're just looking for the truth again.
Yeah.
How many glasses was it?
Again, I had one glass of Vernous, and I don't know how many I had at the boat club. I really wasn't keeping track, so I couldn't tell you if it was 4 or 5, plus the one I had at Vernous.
Okay. Was it more than 10?
No, I don't think so.
No. Somewhere between 5 and 10, you would say?
I don't think it got close to 10.
Okay. So 5 to 8?
I think that's pushing it too.
5 to 6?
Maybe.
Normal glass sizes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of Chardonnay?
Mhm.
That's the go-to?
Yeah.
And that's at the boat club.
Yes.
Who was serving you? Who were you sitting next to?
Who was working yesterday? I know Kelly was working at Vernous. I believe Angie.
Is that who you talked to?
I don't believe so. I don't believe that Angie was her name. What's Angie look like?
Kind of,
Younger, older?
she's probably 40-ish.
Okay, it wasn't Angie.
And it wasn't Tweety, because Tweety's got the really long
Wasn't
hair.
Tweety. Wasn't Tweety. Is there another one that works out there?
Paige.
Paige? What's Paige look like?
Paige is younger,
Younger?
dark hair.
Dark hair?
Mhm.
Okay. I believe it was Paige that I talked to.
Okay.
Do you remember, were there a bunch of people working there yesterday with the party? Was there a couple bartenders maybe?
I don't know if they had a bartender out at the party or not, to tell you the truth.
Okay. What about at the bar, where you were
But
where
at
you
the
were
bar,
drinking?
just one.
Just one?
bartender.
And you thought it was Angie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who were you
No,
sitting next to?
Paige.
Do you recall who you were sitting next to?
I don't.
Who were you talking to?
Probably Bill LaPlante and his wife. He is the Vice Commodore.
Okay. We recall Bill.
The last name's familiar. I believe one of us talked to him, Bill.
Okay.
Bill's a little on the heavy set side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the assistant commodore or vice.
He is the vice.
Yeah, I believe he was there.
Did you say she was there?
I don't recall. I don't believe that they remember seeing you
No.
at the bar. I'm not gonna lie to you. I talked to Paige, and Paige didn't recall you coming to the bar drinking. And I asked specifically, like, had you been there?
Right.
And she said she didn't, recall you being there.
Okay.
So that's kind of like the, like we said, we've talked to people, and we're just trying to figure out if you weren't there drinking, were you somewhere else?
Right.
And again, I'm not trying to, we're started fresh.
Right.
There was no friends that we may have gone to their house after Verna's. We didn't stop at a liquor store or a gas station and grab a couple bottles and maybe go see some friends for a couple hours because it was so early and the party wasn't until 3.
No.
No.
Somebody said you stopped at Fermi 3 after Vernous.
No, I would have stopped at Fermi 3 prior to going to Vernous.
Okay. Do you recall what you bought?
I bought a bottle of red wine.
Okay.
My husband likes red wine, so.
Big bottle, little bottle?
Standard size.
Okay. Was that out of, how'd you pay for it?
ATM.
Like cash?
No.
Or no, the card?
Mhm.
Okay. How much was it?
I think it was $16.99.
Okay. Okay. Bottle of red.
Yep.
You know what brand?
I think it was Carnivore.
Okay.
Was that a cab?
Yes.
Yeah. I know a little bit about wine.
Alright, so you would have did that before Vernous, just Fermi 3, 1 bottle, Carnivore, Cabernet.
Yep.
Go home and drink it?
No.
Whole bottle?
No.
So where would the bottle be?
Probably in your wine rack.
In your wine rack. Okay. Do you have a large wine rack?
It's pretty large.
Okay.
Maybe 20 bottles.
Okay.
Jeff declares the minimizing phase over and forces the alcohol question directly, walking her from denial to admission through repetition rather than her own volition. The number climbs from 1 glass to 5 or 6, still short of what her BAC requires. Then he appears to use an investigative bluff, telling her the bartender does not remember serving her and watching to see whether she changes her story. She doesn't take the bait, instead surfacing an unprompted wine purchase that further complicates her timeline.
20 bottles.
Okay.
But trust me, it's not stocked all the time. It's too expensive.
Right, right.
So, yesterday, you can only remember having the 1 glass of wine at Vernus.
Yes.
Yesterday was Saturday. Friday, did you drink wine on Friday? Did you have the free stuff, that alcohol free? Or did you have wine, like alcohol, regular wine? Do you remember?
I do not recall.
You go up to the boat club on Friday, you know, I mean, is that where you usually would spend a Friday evening?
Either that or there's a place out on the point that we go to sometimes.
What's that?
It's just, they got really good calamari and escargot. Or we'll go to Joe's
Frenchtown?
Frenchtown. They have really good clam chowder.
The Point, like Stony Point, was the bar out there at the Point?
Yeah.
Okay. They got good calamari?
Yes. Really good escargot too.
Oh, okay. So,
But we didn't go anywhere Friday, I don't believe. No.
Have a glass of wine at home?
Probably.
Okay. So let's go the day before that, Thursday. Are we having glasses of wine daily? That's what I'm getting at here. Or you said you've been drinking the free wine, the alcohol-free wine for a while. So like.
Sometimes we'll have a glass of wine with dinner.
Right. But is this like a daily kind of? We have a glass of wine with dinner. A typical dinner consists of.
I wouldn't say every day.
No.
No.
On 7 days a week, how many days would you say you have a glass of wine?
5.
5 out of 7. Okay. And is it usually 1 glass, 1 or 2?
Well, if we open up a bottle of wine, we'll split a bottle of wine. So get 2 or 3 glasses out of a bottle of wine.
Okay.
Per person.
Okay.
All right, Marshella. So, you know, I've been doing this job for 23 years, Marshella. Specifically investigations for 8, okay? And so I've talked to a lot of people, and a lot of people that, you know, try to deceive me, okay? And at this point, you are trying to deceive us with how much you drank yesterday and where you were at between noon and 3.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, and it's frustrating when I look to try to show you in a good light, because when we talk to people, we have to write a report and other people are going to look at it.
Oh, sure.
So this is your one opportunity to tell us the truth and look truthful and not deceitful, because there's only going to be one of 2 ways that you're seen. One way, you're a liar, no good, criminal.
Okay.
All right. Second way, she's sorry for what happened. She wants to own up to what she did, and she wants to take responsibility.
Yes. That's why I was pretty sure Paige was in the club yesterday.
You said Angie.
Oh, I did say Angie. I did say Angie. So yesterday was Saturday, right? Yeah. I think Angie works Saturdays.
So, Who is the Marshella we're talking to? Is it a liar who's not going to tell us and be truthful? Or are you going to be truthful, remorseful for what happened?
Oh, absolutely. Only I don't remember what happened, that's the thing.
Do you want me to tell you?
Sure.
Okay. You probably are the most hated person in the United States.
Why is that?
You drove your car into a kid's birthday party and killed 2 kids.
Oh, no.
And many more are at the hospital in critical condition right now.
Oh, no.
Adults as well.
That is why I'm trying to get the truth from you, Marshella, so I can tell the prosecutor that you're not a low-down, dirty drunk that wants to go out there and kill kids.
Oh, gosh, no.
And I'm frustrated because this morning I was down at the coroner's office watching the autopsy. I'm looking for the truth, Marshella. The truth needs to come out because you are the most hated person in the whole United States right now. I guarantee this is national news. You are the most, so you need to change that narrative right here. You need to change it. There's only one way you can change it, and that's by telling the truth. I've been doing this for a long time. I've sat across the table from killers before, like really, really bad killers. You're not that person.
And I don't remember. Honestly, I do not remember. I would think I would remember something like that.
Well, you're not being truthful about how much you drank. You're not.
It's scientifically impossible to be the blood alcohol level you were last night with 1 glass of wine like you're telling us. It is impossible. Science, the world cannot have you have that level with 1 glass of wine.
Again, I was pretty sure that I had a couple glasses of wine at the boat club prior to whatever happened that I don't remember.
So, before you keep spinning this story with us, I want to leave with one thing, Marshella.
Okay.
Okay. When you stand before God, you think He's going to ask you, why did you lie to those detectives?
Honestly, I'm not lying. I don't recall.
So then you shouldn't have been driving, should you?
No, probably not. I was only going from my house. So I didn't even really give it a thought. Oh, I'm just devastated.
So are many people right now.
I'm sure they are.
And they're looking for answers, and we're trying to help them find answers.
I understand.
But you're not telling us the truth. You understand, but you're not telling us the truth about how much you drank yesterday. You're not.
I don't know how much I had at the boat club.
So, there's one thing I want to leave you with, Marshella, because I'm tired of being lied with. You did this. You did this. You see that kid there? You did that. You did that. You did that. And you continue to lie to me.
I'm not lying.
You did this.
I'm not saying that I didn't, but I certainly don't remember. I don't recall.
That's not going to cut it.
Well, I don't know what is.
I know it's not what you're telling us. So, I'm not going to beat my head against the table here getting the same story. So, I'll call for the CO to come down and get you.
Okay.
Jeff drops the Rapport Act entirely, invoking morality and public outrage as leverage, telling her she's the most hated person in the country and pressing her to consider how she'll answer for it before God. He reveals the human cost bluntly: 2 dead children, more in critical condition. She never confirms a specific number of drinks or fills the timeline gap. Instead, she settles into vague acknowledgement without admission, repeating that she simply doesn't recall. Frustrated, Jeff ends the interview and calls for a corrective officer to remove her. Chidester was charged with murder and drunk driving in connection with the crash, and the case moved to trial in Monroe County Circuit Court roughly a year later. In March 2025, she was found guilty on all charges, including second-degree murder, in connection with the deaths of 8-year-old Alana Phillips and 4-year-old Zane Phillips. She was also convicted on 2 counts of operating while intoxicated causing death, and 5 counts of operating while intoxicated causing serious injury. The jury reached its verdict after just 2 hours of deliberation. At sentencing in May 2025, Chidester was given the chance to address the court. She read a Bible verse, apologized to the families, and said she thinks of the children daily. It didn't move the room. The children's mother said she wished Michigan still had the death penalty, and their father told Chidester he wished her the worst. Judge Daniel White called it the most heartbreaking case he'd overseen, then handed down a sentence of 25 to 50 years, telling her plainly that the jury had gotten it right. He was direct about what it was: not an accident, but a crime. Her defense attorney said she was devastated and would appeal.